Peace, family. You coolin' with the Completists and my brother Spawn Prince.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
All right, today we not gonna have a long show today. We are going to just discuss our hauls. We're gonna discuss some upcoming comic books, some upcoming movies, and just gonna make it short and sweet. And we're gonna give y'all a recommendation.
For sure, for sure. I'm gonna kick it off. The new Batman looks from that trailer looks not does not look pleasing at all. But we gotta wait. The trailer ain't giving it no justice. Not in my book, it ain't. Gotta wait. But like I said, I'm looking for two things. I want him to be able to show me that he can be Bruce Wayne and Batman. He looked Batman with the little fight scenes that we did get, but I need to hear how he signed.
Yeah, man.
I need to hear him.
To me the nigga, you know what I'm saying. I get the type of Batman they pushing for. I understand.
I think this is Earth One
Yeah, this. I
or
think it's
Year
year
One.
one or two. I think
Yeah,
it's
Year
zero,
One,
either zero one. I mean, year one or year two.
something like that.
Now, right, it's not bad at all. Now, I think that the movie is going to be decent. From the fight scenes that we did see in the trailer, it does look like he's going to be better than Bale.
Hmm.
That
As
is
far as the fighting,
as far as the
is concerned,
fighting.
though.
As far as the fighting is concerned.
My thing is, I don't
Now,
want them to add too much to it though, because we already see like Catwoman is in it,
yeah.
and it's like here we go, y'all starting to add shit.
Yeah, we also have some talk about Clayface also being in the film as
Hmm.
well. Penguin is in the film,
I
and
think Clayface will be in it, but he's going to be his normal movie, the
yeah,
actor, person, and then maybe like at the end or somewhere in the middle, he'll have his accident. But
that will make the most sense.
that would make the most sense if he already Clayface from jump.
Especially since Riddler is supposed to be the main antagonist of the film,
Main antagonist, correct?
so that would make the most sense. But I'm like I said, I'm not gonna say that the movie it looks whatever. You know what I'm saying? The trailer was decent. I don't know. He didn't sell me on being Bruce, but we will see.
We will see.
We will
We
see.
got we got my man's got cast as Warlock for the new Guardians.
Yeah, man. Damn, I
Um,
forgot his name.
the little boy that looked like Sid from Toy Story 2. Um, but we'll see how that go. He's a good actor.
Yeah,
And
man.
then
He is.
I'm not even about to waste y'all time with a review on Halloween. Not about to waste y'all time with that.
Yeah, Will Poulter. That's his name. Will Poulter.
Yeah, but if y'all want to talk about Halloween, if y'all follow Sham, go follow him. Talk to him about it, cause
Yeah, man.
that's a waste of money and time. That's a waste of money and time. You better wait for that boy on DVD or Netflix or something like that. Boys, I promise you,
Man,
give it like
listen.
a month. I promise you, by the middle of next month or the end of next month, that bitch be on DVD at Walmart.
All I'm saying, all I feel like, when it comes to horror films, I don't ever expect much,
Listen,
especially when it's slasher films.
I didn't expect much, but I didn't expect it to be that bad.
I enjoyed The Killing. I thought that The Killing was
The killing
the
was
most
yeah.
The Killing was great. You know what I'm
They gonna
saying?
do their thing with that.
Yeah, they moved me every single death. I was laughing. I was rolling my ass off. I was like,
They
that was a good one.
they gonna do their thing with that one, but
But of course,
grand scheme,
the writing is always gonna be wonky, man. It's gonna always be wonky when we fucking with Mike Myers. So they really don't know what they want to do with Mike Myers. They don't know if they want to make this man an actual entity of evil. They don't know if they
man,
want to
they
make
gonna
this
keep
man a
him
damn
alive
zombie.
because his money. We just need to go ahead and set him up and let him fight Jason. We need a Jason versus Michael. Just go
Something
ahead and do it. At this point, just do it. Like
or Leatherface, shit,
or Leather,
something.
somebody that's like fuck it, just do it. Like that's
You
my
know what I'm
opinion of it.
saying? My whole thing is with horror films now is that they need to stop adding so much cheese. We don't need any cheese in a horror film.
Listen,
You
I'd
really
say
need disappointment.
I feel the same way about anime with fan service. Just
I
saying,
mean, it is what it is.
you know, like that's how I felt about this. Feel about that. Like, was that necessary? Do we need this? How did that tie in with anything that's going on here?
No, we
Um,
don't. But I'm sure that Halloween ends will top it off. You know what I'm saying, in a decent way.
I am not picking them up, but my shop recommended the books to me. The three books that got well, no, was it three? No, it was two. The two books that got recommended to me from a fellow guy that go to the local my LCS. He said the Trials of Magneto is good.
Trials of
I
Magneto.
yeah, I don't know anything about it. And then he said the Superman, son of Kal-El.
I'm loving it so far.
The reason he recommended it to me is because they know that I like the writer Tom Taylor, and he's the one currently writing that. I have never bought a Superman title off the shelf if it did not directly tie into somebody else's book. Prime example, I have all of the Superman stuff, and like the Men of Tomorrow, where Steel, Eradicator, Cyborg Superman, and Superboy all came onto the scene with the little die covers.
Yep.
Um, and the reason I got Hank Henshaw is because Hank Henshaw, Super Cyborg, he ties in with some of the Green Lantern stuff because he destroyed Cold City. So
Yeah.
that was my purpose of picking that up. Also, I picked up a few of the issues with all of the whole Doomsday run. So going in from there. So yeah. Hold
So
on real quick.
Son of Kal El and Trials of Magneto.
Yep. Yeah. Trials of
I
Magneto. And
listen.
I don't know anything about the trial of Magneto. All from what they told me was Scarlet Witch is dead, and all of the evidence is pointing towards Magneto, and now he's on trial with the entire mutant everybody. So I might look
Okay.
into it. I
Okay.
might look into it.
This is my recommendation. It's a new ass comic. Only one issue came out. It came out today. We all need to read. We all need to be reading Son of Monkey King. Or sorry, Monkey Prince. That's what it's called. It's a DC title. It's a DC title, and I'm not going to give anything. I'm not going to spoil anything. But I'm going to just say the first issue, Apocalypse, you know what I'm saying, invades the heavens. That's all I got to say. Apocalypse invades the heavens,
They
the heavenly realm.
they also told me about, it was three books. Way of X. They told me about Way of X, which is a mini series that primarily focuses on Nightcrawler. And Nightcrawler bases off he goes basically off all the forms of religion are based off different forms of what happens after you die
Right.
in his eyes. And he's like, well, as mutants, because of Krakoa and everything that's going on, we no longer can die. We'll just be reborn like the next day. So what does that mean for us? So I probably look into that too. I don't know. But
That's
I might.
interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that myself.
Yeah, I might look into that as well and see. And then, of course, I heard good things about this Death of Doctor Strange, which I'm not a Doctor Strange fan.
Doctor Strange titles the past few years been some heat.
I've heard. Donnie Cates got wrote some. He wrote
Donnie
a
Cates
few
has
little
been a part
issues.
of he ain't been a part of a few runs of the past few years.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they're miniseries, so I'll probably just wait around for trades and grab them in trades instead of hunting down individuals. Death of Doctor Strange, I'll probably grab in a trade. I don't know if Way of X has one. If it do, I'll probably grab that. Trials of
Yeah, man.
Magneto is also a miniseries. So
We
yeah,
really need to. We also need to talk about DC fandom. How you
yeah,
feel
we
about
do.
how you feel about you know what I'm saying that Black Adam, man.
If I don't know how I feel about Black Adam, honestly.
We
Um,
see first trailer he burger shit first trailer.
I want it to be like as good as Man of Steel.
I hope so.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
hope
That's my
I
hope
hope so.
for it.
I
Um,
really do.
I don't know how it's gonna tie in with Shazam because Shazam kind of was kiddish for me, to be honest. But we'll see.
That's what I mean. I think that's what they. I mean, that's what the story. You know what I'm saying is going to try to capture anyway. Because at the end of the day, you know he a kid.
Hmm.
You know, now
I'm gonna jump into this.
they really should have like made some stories for Shazam. You know, and for
I don't ever understand why Shazam ain't never really got a dedicated writer and artist to keep an ongoing series for
that's
itself,
what I'm
man.
saying. Like he should be grown by now. He should be an adult.
Same with like Marvel not doing a ongoing series for Namor. And then you speaking on adults, it's like we just had Super Sons where Damian and they Clark and what's his name? The Superboy, what's his
Damien
name?
and John.
John, they were the same age, and now John is like 17 and
Mm-hmm.
Damian like 14. Like, what happened? What was going on here?
They tried. They it's weird. They aged them, but they didn't age them the same. Like I don't know why they do shit like that.
I'm confused, but
It's weird.
I don't know. I'm gonna jump
It's
into
weird.
it because we speaking on Damien, so I'm gonna just
Right,
go
that's
ahead
my
and
nigga,
jump into
man.
that. We speaking on Damien, so I'm gonna jump into it. I did pick up. We're gonna start with some back issues. I picked
Mm-hmm.
up this Damien, Son of Batman, miniseries,
Okay.
and this is when he becomes Batman. Y'all can see him there. Damien became Batman. I picked up all four of those.
He need to be Batman permanently.
Man, I'm telling you. And then the last issue where he's actually in his Batman outfit. That's probably one of the only few Batmans I like. But speaking of more Damien, I picked up that Batman and Son,
Okay.
which follows the collection of 655 through 658, 663, 669, 672, and 675. And 666, which is the first appearance in all of that. So, yeah. And then, last week I picked up my, where's that? I Am Batman with my boy Jace. I picked that one up last week. But I
Mm-hmm.
read it because I read that one because that was pretty much the readable copy. Because this week I got my variant that I wanted so bad. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that look dope.
That is a cover. That is a book.
Yeah, that's dope.
That is a book. I was like, I gotta have that.
They promoting the fuck
Woo!
out that Sandman, ain't they?
Woo! Yeah, they promoting the hell out of that. That is a book. I fell in love with it. Just the cover of it. I had to have it.
That shit need
It
to
was
be
just
posted online.
it's dynamic. It's a black man. It's like that mantle, that whole just like they didn't have my king spawn where the little boy is placing handing him the crown, which they still
Mm-hmm.
got on order. So I'm gonna get that one, but I need that one too. I gotta have that one. I
Got you.
picked up my Thor.
Throg.
Donnie. You know what I'm saying?
They need to show more Throg, man.
Throg, man. he assembling his little Avengers in this one. His little Avengers team in this one.
That's what's up.
So check that out. It was a nice read.
Somebody said that they was more hype No Way Home with Spider Man or Flash with Barry and Batman and Supergirl. When we was talking about DC fandom and things like that.
Hmm.
Because we really didn't finish talking about that, but we gonna talk about that at the end once we get get these
Hmm.
halls. You know what I'm saying, unveiled.
Um, was first of the month, so first of the month y'all can always expect it. Starting out with that Capullo cover,
Man, that shit looks so dope, man.
going in from the Capullo cover, we go into a Booth cover, which is cover A.
They know they need to stop flexing.
McFarlane.
I need like Django, man. Django Spawn, man. That shit unfair.
And then my favorite,
Man,
with all of the villains back there, I like the
right.
covers where they do all the villains and stuff in the background and stuff. You know what I'm
All of
saying?
them
I
got
really do
sunned.
that.
All of
I
them
enjoy
done got
that.
sunned.
So that's awesome.
There's not a lot of people that could fuck with Spawn's villain gallery.
Nope. His villain gallery different. Um, he
Right.
speaks in this issue. He runs through about how to fight and kill all of the angels of destruction and angels of death are the ones that's behind them. You got angels of death and you got angels of destruction. You have two different types of angels. Then you have the redeemers and how they to put them down,
Right.
which is interesting because if you don't know how to put them down,
That
yeah,
Irredeemer
that,
motherfucker
that
was something else.
that's just your ass. And then I grabbed the one issue of King Spawn that my LCS did have.
That shit look raw.
So I'm expecting three more of this, three more covers, and three more covers of Gunslinger because they didn't have all of them in stock because they're like the 1 in 50, 125, 1 in 100, and all that stuff.
Got you. Got you.
So
Got you.
yeah, so that was actually my entire haul. It's first of the month. First of the month you always gonna get a new Spawn title. I think next week Spawn itself I think should be coming out, or is it the beginning of the next month? I think it's the beginning of the next month. Regardless, we always get a Spawn title at the beginning of the month because it's a month. They're all monthly.
Right. So, you know, it's October, and at the beginning of the month, I gave people Bitter Root. I gave them
Which
Volume One.
still didn't come in yet. I'm upset.
Right. That shit. Everything is backed up. It's kind of annoying.
Hmm.
Um, but I gave them Bitterroot, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And I am a big horror fan. So I have horror comic books on deck. So I had to get Volume 1 of
Or
Hack
that new hack
Slash.
and slash.
I had to. I had to. Boy, thick.
That's a big thick boy.
Right. Thick. Now, this, for people who don't know who Hack Slash is, listen. If you are a horror fan, this is something that you need to be picking up.
I was reading it when it was they had that little ongoing called Nail Biter by Image,
Mm-hmm.
where it was about the serial killer and stuff, and then they had that Nail Biter hacking with hack and slash in there.
Bro,
It was off the chain. The little
the the
crossover was
hack and
nice.
the hack and slash crossovers are so dope, man. They're like some of the
People
dopest crossovers I've read.
people only know about the Vampirellas and Walking Dead, Werewolf by Night, Tomb of Dracula. That's kind of like the extent of what people get from horror. Aside from like some of the stuff that Hell House put out from DC, like the new one that came out this week is called Refrigerator Full of Heads. Was came out this week. My LCLs didn't have it. It was out of stock, so it's on back order. But it's called Refrigerator Full of Heads.
I'm gonna have to
Um,
check that out.
yeah, I'm gonna have to. I wanted to. I definitely wanted to look into it. There's another one by IDW with Darth Vader's castle or the stories of Darth Vader castle, where it's supposed to be like Jedi younglings are basically telling horror stories about Darth Vader and the Death Star. So, and I know that's like a ongoing. I think they're on like book 5 or something like that. But again, on back order for my LCS. If they
I'm gonna
get
have
them,
to
I
check
might
that
check it
out
out.
too.
I might have to check that out.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that.
I might have to check it
And
out.
and since we was talking about Superman, I had to get the Superman omnibus.
I already knew what it was. I already knew what it was.
Uh,
Yeah, he was like 13 right there. I don't know what happened.
this gives us everything from Rebirth to Superman and Sons. It basically gives us a lot. It gives us like at least probably 30 issues in here for
It's a waste of a read, basically.
real. Hey, nope, nope, nope. Pick it up.
Wasted
If
your
anybody want to
money.
know, because especially for the people who had an issue with the story and everything about John, and him being gay and everything like that. Everybody who rarely even know about John,
He's not gay. He's
bisexual,
bisexual. There you go.
bisexual.
There you go. Don't offend the red. Don't
So
offend him. We not trying to get canceled
yeah,
early.
we're not
We ain't
trying to
trying to
get
get
canceled.
canceled. We ain't trying to get
Got you,
canceled.
got you, and I agree. So if you want to understand who John is from a character, point of view, you should read this. You should pick this up. Like I said, it's just about John and Superman. You know what I'm saying, and all of
I
their,
think I'll read the Son of
adventures.
Kal-El. I think I'll go pick up those.
That's going that all this all leads up to that.
We'll see. Listen,
And
I'm not a fan. Listen, Tom Taylor is the only thing because at this point, I'm not gonna lie. Donnie Case, I kind of follow. I mean, the Spawn is like the only person I'm following now, character wise. Everybody else, if I follow it, is mostly because of writer. Thor is Kate's. Batman, I Am Batman is Riddle. I mean, like I pretty much follow the writers now. Not even the artists, because some artwork be having me all loopy and messed up. But
I feel you.
I pretty much just follow the writer now. And Tom Taylor writing it just made me seem like, dang, should I really be grabbing a Superman book? And I don't even really care about Superman. Like I hate Superman. Like I
Man,
hate him, so of course naturally
that's the goat.
automatically I hate his offspring. Like you know
It's
what
the
I'm saying? I
goat.
hate his offspring. I hate Jimmy. I hate Lois. You know what I'm saying? Like
That
I hate
energy
all of
is
them.
that energy is
You know,
expected
I hate all his
when you're
villains. You know,
when you're the goat.
I hate his villains because they associated with him. You know what I'm saying? like, like I hate like if he was a real person, I would have it on with him on site. Like regardless where we at church, giving his wife giving birth to a child, like and all that. I would like blow the hospital up that she's in. Like that's my level of hatred. Like I
This
love
man
how
is
the I
a
love how the
Superman
Joker
hater.
did it. I love how Joker did him in Justice, like kill your wife, make you kill her, think you. I loved all of that. Like after that, I kind of really didn't care about the story no more. I was like, well, this is pointless, you know. Yeah, it's just
Bruh.
I hate him, dude. I've always hated him.
Yeah, I don't think I've met anybody that hates Superman like this dude.
Like
But it's
for real,
fine. It's
like
fine because Superman is the
it's
GOAT.
a deep rooted. Like I'm talking about my hatred
I
go
used to
back to
hate
the
Superman
30s.
too.
No, I ain't
I
no
used to
used
hate.
to.
Hey, I'm about to say this. I used to hate Superman too. I
I
used to
read a
hate him because
Superman.
he's a cliche.
I hated Superman. I read a book my uncle gave me back in the day. It was one of them old, like maybe a silver or bronze age book. But he had froze like the river stopped from like flooding part of Metropolis or whatever. I was like, this is some corny ass shit. This is what is this? And then they had the animated series that had came out that was kind of like the Batman. It was like, this is horrible. Like it was
This
just
man,
horrible.
super.
Like
Look, I say this to everybody. This man, Superman, fought Mongol across the galaxy in 14 minutes. 14 minutes, and then landed on a planet that was 10 times as dense as Earth and 100 times as hot. And had Mongol there laid up looking like a damn.
listen,
He got
listen.
sun, man. That's what soups
Listen.
do.
But I don't. Here's my thing. I like his little moments where he do flex. Like I remember, was it? It was the start of. It was the beginning of. Maybe I think it was Justice League of America New 52. It was him and Lobo was fighting, and after he beat Lobo, Lobo's basically like boasting, like the whole how Lobo is,
Yep.
and Clark was like, he was like, I could just throw you into the sun and see if you could regenerate from that, because you could regenerate from anything. He was like, I wonder if I tossed you in the sun, what was happening? It was like, like I said, when he picked up Atlantis, I like his little. He had little moments of flex, but character, I can't stand him, man.
Man,
I
we
can't
all
stand him.
feel that way though, man. How often do we hold back
Superman.
though? Just think
Uh,
about it. Just think about how often
no, ain't
we
no
as
often
men
nothing, man. I'm
hold
going. I'm
back.
going all. I'm going all in. What you talking about? I ain't holding back shit.
Man,
I'm
you
going
know what
in.
I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Niggas
Superman.
hold back a lot, man.
Yeah, Mario, you tripping? Y'all know. You know how I feel about Superman. Old corny ass. But Superman up there. Uh, Flash Road Gallery is doo doo.
Yeah, I don't like Flash's gallery, no. I don't
I
like
actually
that.
don't really care about Aquaman's Road Gallery either. Arthur Strait himself, he all right. He's okay.
Yeah.
I prefer Namor. I definitely
Me too.
prefer Namor, but
Me too.
you try. You talking Superman go? I mean, he's the Godfather of the genre. He's the OG. He up there with all the other OGs like Dick Tracy and shit. So
Yeah, right.
so I mean, you can
That's
have
why I
that, but
said
I'm
that.
saying
That's
like
why I really didn't like him before. You know what I'm saying? I just really ended up
I
liking his stories
just
for real.
I just don't like. Somebody had posted on Reddit, and it was a panel from one of these the ongoing Superman, Son of Kal-El books, and he had put it where it was him and John was talking, and John was like, "You've been here all of this time, but you really haven't done anything for Earth." And Kal-El was like, "Well, I never really felt like it was my place to really change anything or do anything because I'm technically a foreigner, that type of deal." And I read that panel from on Reddit, and I'm like, "This nigga having more ass than I thought. He trash. He trash. That to me he's on the same playing field as Bruce, and that's part of the reason why I hate him. Bruce gonna always
Yeah,
put these
which I
these
get.
these. Bruce gonna always put them in Arkham. They always gonna get them out. We're gonna keep this cycle going. We got over 1,000 books where you constantly recycle and fight the same dudes over and over. Okay, we're gonna constantly always get Superman. Gonna constantly do the same thing. You want to protect the world so much, but you're not gonna put Darkseid down. You're not gonna put Brainiac down. Like, make that make sense. And to some degree, it's the same thing with Spider-Man. That's why I don't read him either. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like I get where they're going, but I'm saying like with that, I feel like it should be limited on
But
how
that's
often them
why.
books come out or something.
But this is why at the beginning of the year, that's why I love the story Jupiter's Legacy. You know what I'm saying? Because they highlight that thinking, that ideal. Should we not use our violence to the extreme to follow the law? You know what I'm saying? Like,
People people gonna hit me
be
with the same
moral.
thing with Spawn. He fight, some of the same characters and stuff like in this gun, like in this King Spawn. Billy came back. If people don't know, Billy was the serial killer that was killing children in like Spawn #5 back in the '90s.
Yep.
Um, but of course, it's kind of somewhat different with his books versus some of them are being brought back because there are deities at play here. You know, you got God and devils and angels and demons. You know, it's divine stuff going on here versus with
Right.
Superman and Bruce and and Peter. It's like y'all just locking them in jail, waiting for them to get out to keep this going.
Right.
You know, it's the same thing with like Daredevil. I don't read Daredevil either. It's like, are you constantly fighting Kingpin and Bullseye? Like, who else is you fighting? Like, I've never really read a Daredevil, but it's like, what's
He
going you for you to have
he
this many
he
stories?
normally
What's
be
what's going
fighting. Yeah,
on?
he be fighting like what's the name of that damn
Because I'll be feeling like
ninja clan?
he should be like
That ninja
Punisher. Like, he shouldn't have
like
that much
Elektra and shit.
many stories. It's like, is it always Bullseye, Punisher, and Kingpin? Like,
It's
is it
really
always
not
them?
vast. No, you right. It's really not
But
vast,
he
bro.
got this long series and people love it. You know, Frank from the Frank Miller to Kern, it's like, but what's going on? Like, maybe I should look. Do I have to read this? Like I said, I'm going to check out that his event, that Devil's Reign event. I'm going to check it out. Maybe that will put me on a course of liking, Daredevil. Maybe it'd be some
Right.
Daredevil that I might have to pick up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's somebody I need to be looking into because I don't know much about Daredevil. It's no different than Flash. I didn't have interest in Flash because it's like when I get to Flash, he can't fight anybody outside the other speedsters. When you get to all the other speedsters, it's like, cause why are you wasting your time with Trickster and Weather Wizard, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, I just be feeling like some of these heroes, they should just chill out with the ongoings and maybe do them as like mini series or do them monthly or bi-monthly and
Yeah.
like that. Like Punisher, they got a good thing with him. You know, when he do come out, it's like, okay, boom, Punisher, there you go. You know, check it out. It ain't that gonna be that extensive. Just like I enjoyed Old Man Logan back in the day, back in like 2007, 2008. That Old Man Logan run, that was really good. And I
Yeah.
seen
It
in the
was.
news, and that's what I'm gonna tell people to pick up in the newspaper this week, comic book newspaper. They got four other ones coming out. They got another. They're one shots. They got another Old Man Logan,
That old
Old Man
man Hawkeye was
Hawkeye.
good.
They got an Old
Yeah.
Man Hawkeye, Old Man Quill, and
Yeah,
Old
that was
Woman
decent.
Black Widow. Yeah, so they got
Old
those.
woman Black
Oh,
Widow.
and Wasteland Doom. Yeah,
Ooh.
Widow, Logan, Quill,
Wasteland.
and Hawkeye. And then you got, if y'all can see it up here, you got the Doctor Doom. Well, that's Wolverine. You got the Doctor Doom right there.
Sheesh.
So you
That's
got
gonna be
these as
crazy.
all the miniseries. You got Hawkeye, Star Lord, Wolverine, Doom, and Widow. They're all going to be 5 one shots. So I'm gonna definitely check those out. They all coming out in December.
Hey,
So I'll be
Amar.
picking those up,
Amar, I hate fucking Green Arrow.
bro. I dislike him probably just as much as I disliked Hawkeye up until they got to the Old Man Hawkeye.
Man, I hate
And only
Green
Green
Arrow.
Arrow I pretty much was okay with was when he was with Green Lantern. That little Silver Age Neil Adams stuff, but like other than that, it's
Dudes never impressed me.
like I threw out the suggestion. I was like, DC, Marvel, they should just go back to some of their old stuff, man. Even like just use the modern art, use our current writers and stuff, but give us some of them old titles like Tales of Suspense with Captain America and Iron Man.
A
Do
son is
that.
always welcome, Amar.
Do that. Like, the reason I say
All right.
that is because like I look at Marvel, what they doing with all their teams. Avengers is massive. It's like 20 people. Guardians of the Galaxy, it's like 20 people. Like, who y'all fighting? Who we about to jump? Where's about to take? Who we about to jump? Where's about to take 25 of us?
Bruh,
We got Hulk, we got Logan, we got Cap, we got Iron
that
Man. Who
one
we about to
time,
jump?
that one time they asses had to keep that nigga Clark at bay. That nigga, what's the name? That nigga was on some trash.
Trash.
Now he's a
Trash.
threat. Man, that nigga like Superman, but that nigga be dying too much.
What happened with what's the name or what's the guy name? The other Kryptonian that had came, the one that don't wear a shirt. What's his name?
Um,
Was it
you talking about Hell?
Hal? Yeah, Hell. What happened to him?
Nigga dead.
Bring, bring the nigga back. The fuck? How the fuck we
Yeah,
gonna
I
kill
feel
this
you.
nigga?
It
How the
was a
fuck we gonna
dope
kill him?
character.
Yeah, how the fuck we gonna kill him? But Eradicator, Cyborg, and Zod still running around this bitch.
Eradicator is in there too.
That's my point. I'm like, that's where my issue came in. It was like he dead, but they still alive. We still Lex and Brainiac and all them still running around. It's like, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, bro.
I feel you. I feel you, bro. But that's the
I'm a
problem that we have. That's the problem that we have with Marvel and DC, and that's why we are
we go to
trying
the
to get
independence
people right,
on
and
the
that's why we are
independence.
trying to get people to get to cross over. You
Listen,
have to
listen,
expand your library.
listen. People, I'm not only picking up this Batman because he African American. I'm only picking up this Batman because he's African American. If he was this was Bruce, I would not be picking this up. Okay.
And
I'm on
the outsiders run was like way decent.
I'm picking up Thor because I like
Batman and
Asgardian
the
Thor.
outsiders. Sorry.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Asgardian Thor. I did not like the way the MCU you portrayed him. I like the old thirst for battle and we should have words. I like his little quotes that he be saying. I'll have words with thee. When he about to smack your ass around. I like that Thor. You know, and
Right.
Venom. Donny Cates took Venom back to Venom. Like how I remember Venom. Immortal Hulk and Hulk. Those are the Marvel characters I prefer to read. Doctor Doom, of course. You know, I think Doom is probably the most powerful character out of both universes. Personally, that's just my opinion.
Doom is just that
Um,
nigga.
I honestly think when I look at both Marvel or DC, if somebody say who's the most powerful character, I'm gonna always say Doom. That's just me.
Somebody will try to say Spectre or Necron for your
I'm
ass, but
gonna
no.
always say Doom. I'm gonna say Doom. All
Doom.
right, Doom is a
Doom.
human. He's a human that has literally brought the Marvel universe to his knees
I don't
numerous
even
of
think DC
times.
fucking with Thanos.
I think Superman probably can give him some work. I do. I
I
think there's some
think that
hitters over in
Thanos
DC that
will.
they can get him some work, but I don't think there's anybody over there that will work with Doom. If Doom was in a Lex spot, Superman already gotten rid of. And that's just me
Yeah.
personally. If you was to
Yeah.
even just swap Lex and Doom, Fantastic Four run circles on Lex.
Yeah.
They'll work him. But Doom over in DC, man, Doom he'll have every Lantern ring. He'll have the Expector's powers. He'll have all the Kryptonians locked up with rocks inside their chest. It's just they be all messed up, man.
Listen. I don't appreciate the underestimating of my man Kyle L. But
I
yeah,
think Doom will
I
work
mean
him.
I can't. I can't even
I'm not
be
seeing
mad.
nobody messing with Doom. Brainiac, Darkseid, I don't see them messing with him.
No,
I don't
not
see
for
it.
real. Not with his power
Not
level
really.
and his abilities.
Not
Nah.
really. Give Doom all the knowledge on DC, and he going in wrecking. Lady Death be having ice picks for the.
Right, this nigga hating. That nigga Thanos is that man.
Lady Death is actually pretty powerful for people that sleep on her.
Yeah, we
Lady
all
Death
know
is her and
those.
Vampirella is pretty powerful. Same with like Conan. People sleep on like Conan. Conan is
Man,
like
that Savage Avengers is dope.
Conan
Coolin
is
Golf, Coolin Golf is one of the most powerful sorcerers in Marvel history.
man. Conan. People sleep on Conan. Conan ain't no. He out there. That boy out there tough. Real
Yeah,
tough.
man. But let me get. I got one more for my Hall unveiling, bro.
Let's go.
So I've been collecting One Punch Man. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yes, I was about to say.
I got
Ooh,
issues
there it
22
is.
and 23.
23 came out.
Sorry, wait.
I'm behind. I didn't know a 23
These
came out.
these look. If you look closely, these are connected.
I thought there was a few other covers that was like the back of them was supposed to be connected, or wasn't it? On
Yeah,
some of the other
like
other
I got
volumes.
yeah I could I have to pull them out. But yeah, I got issue 22 and 23.
There
You
will
know
be
what
no
I'm saying?
Saitama shunning. He's better than Superman in every way.
He's man, he's about to be GOAT status. Once this shit is all said
Yeah.
and done, there's no really not nobody fucking with Saitama on the niggas, bro.
He gonna be a top maybe a top
He gonna be up there, bro.
just saying,
Story and character.
just saying. I'm putting him above Goku. Just saying.
Man, don't let this nigga start showing y'all niggas feats and then y'all start really getting upset.
Listen, if he starts showing, listen, here's the thing. He starts showing feats. Everybody's gonna say, "Oh, he a gag character. It don't count."
Right, right.
You know how they, you know how they
Hating.
get with, you know how they get with feats. There's no feats are counted unless they're Marvel characters. If it's not a Marvel character doing it, it don't count as a feat. That's just how the comic community is. At least the community that we know from all the groups
Right.
that we're in on Facebook and all the groups and people that we talk to. If it's not a Superman feat or a Marvel feat, you're just gonna ahead and toss that out the window. You wasting your time.
The thing about it is, when the debates that I've been in,
Black
discussing
Panther in there
like
a little
DC
bit.
characters, huh?
Black
Yeah,
Panther in
like
there a little bit.
my whole thing is that people don't be really knowing these characters, bro. Like I've had to really show niggas how Slade is. You know what I'm saying? I've had to show people how Wonder Woman is. I've had to show people how what I'm saying. The Young Justice was. I had to
Listen,
show people the differences between Connor, what I'm saying, John,
the I
and
go to a LCS where today we had a topic about who is everybody's favorite groups, like superhero groups. And like I told them, everybody was talking about Avengers. Literally, almost everybody said Avengers. Few people said Guardians of the Galaxy. Few people said Justice League, and I heard a few Teen Titans as well. One dude said Young Avengers, which I've only read a few of their stuff, but
they
the
cool.
shop owner, Mark, he said champions. He said he liked the current, the champions.
Yeah,
Me
that's
personally, it was
decent.
like it's for me. It was for Marvel Defenders, the original Defenders: Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, Namor, and Hulk. And on DC, Justice League Dark, Swamp Thing, Constantine, Zatanna, Wonder Woman.
Powerful, powerful squad.
Those are my favorite two teams. Because then we was having that argument about who will win between the Avengers and Justice League. I was almost ready to throw up in my mouth because of the Marvel guys was in there. I'm like, y'all telling me Iron Man gonna beat Green Lantern?
And I gotta respond to this comment right here. All right, now I can understand and I can get where you're coming from, but you have to understand who Saitama is. Now, when we discussing how he's boring to watch, um, I don't get how you find him boring. Now, episode of season one by itself, you know what I'm saying, and that was just a fucking dream. My nigga was is still hilarious. You know what I mean? And everything that he's done, you know what I'm saying, like the power levels start coming up and it still ends up ending in one punch. But it's just hilarious just seeing how much effort the opposition is putting in. You know what I'm saying?
My
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say he's boring to watch. I'm not gonna say that he's definitely entertaining. And I do agree that the side characters are more entertaining to me. I do like the side
I
characters
mean, yeah,
more.
they're written to be, and I feel
That's
like they are
that's their
definitely.
their purpose. That's their purpose, honestly,
Yeah,
because people know the writer himself knows like okay, he's not gonna be he can't lose. He's gonna
right.
destroy in one punch, so we got to get him some shine. My thing with that though is what I like about it is the concept because it's a shonen jump. And traditionally with shonen, we always got to follow a main character that's trying to become the most powerful version of themselves. Where with One Punch Man, we get him off of the jump. We get him right off the top, where he's already at that point where he has that demeanor and swag like, can't nobody fuck with me. I know what I'm capable of. And now that we have that right off the jump, everybody finding it boring. But by the end of the episode, if it was the opposite, where we get like Midoriya from My Hero Academia, who's supposed to be the most powerful hero by the end of it, or
Right.
Luffy, who's supposed to be Pirate King by the end of it, or Naruto, how he by the end of his episode was Hokage and he couldn't nobody fuck with
Right.
him. Nobody found that boring because they quote unquote achieve their goals. Versus with Saitama, his goal is simpler than that. He just want to find a worthy opponent.
Right. That's it.
That's no different than what the hell Goku constantly always doing with his trash ass, and he trash. I
And the
can't
thing
stand
about it
Goku.
is, and people got to understand that and he also, when he's looking for that worthy opponent, he's still protecting, what I'm saying, and saving, and not getting the credit for it.
He's doing Superman's job and doing a better job of it.
And he's fighting god level demons. You know what I'm saying? Shit that can wipe out the whole fucking planet. You know what I'm
Putting him
saying? Like, I
down.
mean,
Put some respect on his name. Saitama ain't for that shit. He ain't for no play. He out there
man,
for real, for real. He out there in the field throwing hands. You know,
like I mean, and I love the characters. Like Flashy Flash is dope.
man. Listen, Pew Pew
Flashy
Prisoner is
Flash,
hilarious.
man, he's hilarious.
Pew Pew
I be
Prisoner is
rolling.
hilarious. If y'all don't find Pew Pew funny, bro, y'all don't have no sense of humor. Dog is straight funny, bro. That is his purpose in the book was comic relief. I'm telling y'all that was his purpose, and he pulled it off
Man,
perfectly.
great.
All right,
He's hilarious.
Tank Top Master, bro. Metal Bat, Bane and his Bond and his brother. Come on, man. Like,
Bruh,
man,
it's crazy
look.
because all the characters are great. Like I love
Tornado and
all
her
of them.
sister,
Tornado and
Blizzard
her
and
shit,
Tornado.
right. Tornado and Blizzard, they both is dope. They all dope
Listen,
characters. They all have a purpose. Kid Emperor, you know what I'm saying? He dope.
so the
He'll
villains
put Iron
when
Man
they
to shame.
when y'all give them actual like Metal Knight and y'all give them the actual villains. Like now that we at the villain arc where they down in
Yeah.
the villain HQ, some of those
Yep.
villains, the homeless dude. I don't want to spoil nothing for nobody, but the homeless dude. Listen, that homeless dude, the homeless guy, man, out there wrecking, dog, out there wrecking.
To Goku, good niggas that Goku trash.
Hell yeah, Goku trash. I can't stand Goku,
Amari
bro.
said that shit too.
I can't stand Goku, bro.
Bro,
I
like
honestly go.
I love Goku because he was always, he just was the embodiment of niggas, you know what I'm saying, our warrior spirit.
No, that's
But when
Vegeta.
we
You got
just
your
discuss
characters
his
mixed up. That's Vegeta. You got your character messed up. That's Vegeta.
man, listen, we're not about to get on Vagina, nigga, or Vagina, nigga. That nigga is a bitch. All the way through and through.
And listen.
Through and through. Tell me one arc. Hold on, wait. Before you say anything, tell me one arc in the Dragon Ball history where Vegeta ever did not tremble when there was more power standing right in front of his face. When did he never shake in his boots when there was power in front of him? When?
When Cell went perfect.
God damn it. You do got me on that one, man.
When 17 and
No,
18 pulled
no,
up.
no, 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 no. That nigga trembled, nigga. He
No, he
trembled
didn't.
too. He
No, he
held his
didn't.
goddamn arm just like
No,
any other arc.
But that's because he ran up on him. He didn't tremble. He ran up on him and got bodied. That's a difference. You said
Man,
tremble. He didn't hesitate. He ran up on him. He ran up on Perfect Cell. He let dog transformed and ran up on him and got bodied. That's a difference. You saying tremble. He only trembled with Broly and Frieza.
I give you that one. I give you that one.
He only trembled with Broly and Frieza.
But nigga, any other arc he trembles.
He didn't tremble with Boo. He ran up on Fat
Y'all
Boo.
y'all could forgive that nigga if y'all want to, nigga. I will never forgive this nigga. Never, nigga.
He trembled with Broly in the old school OG Broly movie. He trembled with Frieza when Frieza transformed into his final form. That was it. He ran up on Cell, got bodied. When he let Cell trans, he got bodied. 17 and 18 pulled up. He ran up on them. 18 bodied him. He ran up on Fat Boo. Fat Boo bodied him. He didn't tremble at none of them.
Man,
He didn't tremble
I
at
don't know.
nobody at Tournament of Power.
I remember this nigga shaking.
He didn't tremble. He didn't tremble at Brawley in the new movie. And he didn't tremble
No,
at
he
nobody
didn't.
at
No, he
Tournament
didn't. You right. He
right.
didn't in that movie. No,
He didn't. And he didn't tremble at nobody at Tournament of Power. But he did tremble at OG Brawley. Oh, he's a legendary Saiyan. We're doomed. He did tremble. And he trembled when Frieza went final. When Frieza had the tail around his neck and was giving them hands, he did tremble. Those are the only two times. Other than that, he ran up on everybody else. He got bodied, but he ran up on him.
Man,
I'm the
listen,
prince.
Fuck Vegeta.
He
Fuck
cooler.
Vegeta.
Metal Cooler. What did he do? You spill no Saiyan blood today. Ran up on him and got bodied. What did he do with Bojack? I take a break for one day and you hear it. Got bodied. What did he do with Huruga?
Well, I feel like
I take a day off. Most of on my house. Got bodied.
I feel like most of them times that you're talking about, I feel like he trembled and got himself straight.
No, he bodied her. He ran up on all of them and just got beat up.
I feel like he was all he do. He always do.
I would say all of them to you. No, he did not. The only ones he froze up on and was hesitant to do anything was Frieza final form. When Frieza first transformed into final form on Namek. That one and the OG Broly. If you go back and watch all the movies that he participated in, he literally runs up on every villain and got bodied. Bojack, he came up through the ground, remember, and saved Trump. But then Bojack bodied.
Yeah,
Harudagon,
I do remember
he did the same thing there.
I do remember that.
He, you know what I'm saying? He got bodied and was gone the rest of the movie.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I hate Vegeta.
You know what I'm saying? He got bodied.
I hate him with a passion.
He's basically a stronger Piccolo, and I keep telling people that Piccolo is the same way. Piccolo don't tremble at nobody. He run up, but then get bodied. That's Piccolo's purpose.
They be playing my nigga Piccolo.
That's his purpose, man. Every movie that he's every movie when you think about it, every movie he in, he saved Gohan. Every episode he in, he saves Gohan, and then he get bodied by whoever the main dude is. Lord Slug, Bojack, Cooler. When Cooler first came, you know what I'm saying? Frieza, third form, that's Piccolo's purpose now. So when people be like, "Oh, Vegeta's strong," yes, he's a stronger Piccolo. He's a stronger Piccolo. He does the exact same thing as Piccolo. He just stronger base form than Piccolo. Yeah. He's just stronger when y'all really think about it. They do the same thing. They talk trash, they run up, and they get bodied.
Man, nigga, I hate that motherfucker.
That's just what it is. I hate Goku because it's like, dude, just go ahead and deal with the problem. And if you ain't strong enough to deal with the problem, here we go. He no different than Naruto with me, man.
Yeah, he be getting
instant transmission, Kamehameha. Instant transmission, Kamehameha. It's no different than Naruto with Shadow Clone, Rasengan, Shadow Clone, Rasengan. Same thing with Inuyasha, Wind Scar, Backlash Wave, Wind Scar, Backlash Wave. Bro, you know what I'm saying? We getting the same thing with Midoriya right now. Detroit Smash, U.S. United States Smash, Dakota Smash, Tennessee Smash. We getting the same thing, man. And then I get we not gonna get nothing different. It's cool, but just like his my man's from there, he kind of like turning into a Vegeta where he running up on people and getting body. What's his name? His second.
Bakugo.
Same thing, bro. He pulling up, talking trash, and then getting body.
Yep, and get body.
He pull up, he talk his trash, and he get handled. That's his thing. That's the anime guy. You gotta have that one person that's gonna get bodied. You gotta have it.
Yeah, man. I feel like they need to write a whole arc just for the Z fighters. But man, this there was what we was gonna talk about. Oh yeah, we was gonna talk about that Flash. Yeah.
All right.
We was gonna talk about that Flash.
We're gonna have to. We don't have to get to that tomorrow.
Got you. My nigga, we have been on for a minute. Dang. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do part 2 tomorrow, y'all. Definitely. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's been we
Mm-hmm.
already went past our time.
Yes, sir. Well past it.
We done got way off topic discussing Dragon Ball Z, but that's what we do. But thank
Yeah.
y'all for tuning in, man. Stay blessed. Remember, love yourself, love your family. You know what I'm saying? Don't stress about the things you can't control. Peace. Love y'all, I say. Man, thank you, man, for joining me, man. I appreciate you, man. Have a good night.
Every time, bro. Have a good night.
Definitely. See you tomorrow, man.
All right.